Hey guys, welcome back to the Subpar Grappling podcast. I'm your host, Alan, the Subpar Grappler. And for today's topic, I'm coming in a bit late, but I still want to talk about it. So we are in mid-March as of the time of this recording, and March is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. So I want to try and make you aware of what cerebral palsy actually is, share some of my story with it, and share how to support your friends or loved ones who have CP. So first, I think we should talk about what cerebral palsy, or CP for short, actually is. And it's a neurological disorder that affects someone's motor functions and or posture. It can manifest itself in different ways for different people. There's no one size fits all for everyone. And so for some people, their muscles tighten up really bad, like my left side, and it makes it very difficult to do fine and precise movements. But for others, their muscles loosen a lot to the point where they can't stand or can't use them at all. And so this comes about because of brain damage in certain areas of the brain while the child is forming in the womb, and it's usually due to lack of oxygen or other factors. That's actually what happened to me. I had a lack of oxygen, and so I was born one of those purple faced babies because I wasn't breathing for a while. But my symptoms didn't show up until later. I wasn't diagnosed until maybe a few months later, and I had delayed milestones, so I didn't actually learn how to walk until I was 4. And there's a lot more symptoms out there. There's intellectual disabilities, there's spinal deformities, there's a huge array of symptoms for different people. It's really all a case by case basis. And so it is really difficult for someone with CP to kind of have a regular life depending on how severe it is. But despite all the difficulties that it creates for people, it is possible to have a normal and successful life. There are so many people with cerebral palsy who have gone and done great things. So just a few examples. A guy named RJ Mitty. You might know him better as Walter White Jr. for Breaking Bad. He actually has CP and is a successful actor and model and activist. And I've actually met the guy. He's a cool dude. And another guy is Josh Blue. He won the show Last Comic Standing back in 2006, and since then has had a very successful career in comedy. And his whole bit is making fun of his disability and laughing at everyday struggle that he has because of it. And so it is possible to live a good life with cerebral palsy. So how can you support a friend or a loved one who has cerebral palsy? Well, the first thing I would say is get to know their actual condition. Like I've been saying earlier, it's a case-by-case basis, and everyone is going to have different symptoms and different degrees of severity. So once you understand what they are dealing with, you'll know how to better support them. And so some need help with daily tasks, and some are more independent and don't need as much help. Second, I can't speak for everyone with cerebral palsy, but socializing can be difficult for us because of fear of being bullied or not being accepted. And full transparency, that was me. I was bullied a lot through middle school and high school, and so I became very shy and very introverted. And so coming into my own and building friendships was difficult for me for a while. And so try to include us, whenever you can, whenever it's possible. We're actually pretty cool people. And I think that's my final point is that just treat us like normal people, because having cerebral palsy doesn't have to be brought up all the time. It doesn't have to be something that gets in the way of enjoying someone's presence, having a relationship, a friendship with somebody. It really doesn't have to get that much in the way if you don't allow it to. And so, thank you for watching this episode. I know this was quick and I'm a little bit late to the party, but go out there and support some of your friends who have CP. I promise there's a lot of amazing people out there who have cerebral palsy or any disability for that matter who are just kind of waiting to come out of their shell, and some might need a little more help than others. So go out there and hang out with us, man. Just come and hang out with us, talk to us, and we'd love to get to know you guys as well. So, and you can support me by subscribing to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, and if you have something that you want me to talk about, let me know. I'll research it, I'll talk about it. But for now, I will see you on the match.